and you want to learn a new skill, what is the best way to force your brain to accept these new patterns and learn this quickly?
It's a process, and it has two parts. The first one is, if you want to learn and change your brain as an adult, there has to be a high level of focus and engagement. What you need to do is you need to, regardless of how agitated you feel, you have to lean in and focus extremely hard.
So, how long does that take? Here's what my research says. 20 hours. That's it. You can go from knowing nothing about any skill that you can think of. Want to learn a language? Want to learn how to draw? Want to learn how to juggle flaming chainsaws? If you put 20 hours of focused, deliberate practice into that thing, you will be astounded at how good you are.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Why, hello there, and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 263.
第263集，大家早安，星期一好。
Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a fantastic wherever the day it is. I'm assuming it's 星期一。
是我们的星期一 ，so 我们就说星期一好。
Yes, but what day is it for them?
星期二好，星期三好，星期四好，星期五好，星期六好，星期日好。
星期天. So星期日你说. So it could be any day of the week for you, and if it is, well, it's not going to be, is it? It is. It's not going to be a day of the week. Whatever day of the week it is, we hope you're having an amazing one, whatever you're doing. And if you're on the way to something, what are you on the way to?
小心
What are you on the way to?
戴口罩，
戴口罩，对啊，这是很好的 advice.
洗手。
Wash your hands. Yeah.
去哪里洗？
Wash your hands. What situation would they not need to wash their hands right now?
吃东西啊。
No, they need to. Yeah. 他们需要洗手。I mean,
during eating, 他们在吃的时候。
Yeah.
Oh, don't need to. 对啊。
They don't need to. I still I have a very英国的 ism. 你记得我告诉你 about queuing? 如果英国人在排队里。然后there's like 很多人 in front of you, and or you're like, no, you first, after you. Yeah, but obviously inside you're screaming, that whole thing. It's the same thing for me, but with people who don't 戴口罩, don't wear masks.
Yeah.
Inside I'm very like, being 英国人 about it.
You C, you F, you
Nah,
B, you. 就是
not
everyone.
Yeah, but not so much.
我会耶，我会觉得你们很自私。
Okay, yeah. Selfish, very selfish. Yeah, 我同意. But I mean, inside, I'm screaming at them to put it on. To not being so selfish and put it on, screaming just.
对啊。
Put it on your face. Just because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand, and also I don't understand the people who don't get a vaccine. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, 我们讲过了，对不对？我们讨论过。
Have we?
有，我们讨论，因为就是有一些某些比较 special 的 religion， 他们不相信，or maybe 他们不是 religion， 他们就是不相信 vaccine 可以，这个疫苗可以帮助大家。
对啊，
不懂。
There are professional people. Scientists,
没错，科学家
professional people who are paid and who have studied for decades vaccines of viruses and creating vaccines. They've been doing it for their entire professional career has been to create vaccines, and they created one or another one for this thing. And people who are, Tony down the road who's a tree surgeon, no, they all work for Bill Gates. What?
可是事实啦，可能有时候他们会觉得他们看到是很小很小的东西，就是他们就是要钱啊，这些公司就是要赚钱啊，然后他们要怎么样啊，他们不会去看到一个很大的你们说的 big picture， 就是他们不会去看到未来的样子，他们不知道这些疫苗是真的可以 帮助大家 maybe not kill the virus， 但是它可以保护你，它可以保护其他人。
Yeah, protect you and protect vulnerable people.
所以他们想的那个点，那个 thing 就是很奇怪，就是会
很奇怪。
你会觉得
they're implanting us with microchips to track our. What are you? Go be educated. Study something new. Read things.
但是要说就是现在是资讯爆炸的时代，现在是 like information explosion generation， 所以任何人可以在网络上面就然后有些人就会真的相信他们说的话。Maybe there's just something the comment that they were mad or they were upset on that day， 所以他们想要去写一些东西。To release their stress, to release their anger， 但是就是有其他人看到以后就觉得，Oh yeah， 我同意，Yeah， 这些人要来杀我们，这个政府要来杀我们，要把我们人类给全部歼灭掉，然后让这个地球不会有人类，所以我不要。
Yeah， 对啊。
这种
很奇怪，放anti-vaxxers 跟 flat earthers 是一样的地方，然后push them away on an iceberg somewhere into the ocean.
对啊
Just watch them sail away. Bye-bye. And they can argue amongst themselves about whatever conspiracy. But yeah, so I don't understand that at all. Still, wherever you're going, wash your hands.
没错。
戴口罩，
对，而且
洗手跟戴口罩，
不要去人多的地方。If you don't need to go out, don't go out， 好吗？除非你是真的需要来，我需要去 Costco 买食物给我的家人，
对啊，
我们快要饿死了。那你就赶快去吧。
And stop touching people. Stop touching people.
谁会不？就
Do you know what I like? Yeah, 我喜欢的，在外面。I like a nice hug. So
True. 对啦。
I like a cuddle. If I see you.
Yeah, but not strangers.
Nah, well,
不要跟陌生。
Can I see your Huiyuan card, please? Can I have a cuddle? Yeah, no, in Costco. Go to Costco. Can I check your card? Yeah, but I want a cuddle first. No.
Cuddle first.
Yeah. No, it was fine actually. There was not a lot of people in Costco last time we went, which is good.
Yeah, 好像是很久很久以来第一次，对不对？
对啊。
第一次就是人没有这么多。
对 and the 时间是 I don't know what it was. What was it? What was the 时间是
就是 Mason 下课大概5点吧。
5点 yeah, about 5点。
晚餐时间大家都在吃晚餐。
Yeah. But that's how busy it should be in Taiwan. That's what we talked about in Costco. That's how busy it should be in Taiwan. 但是 every time 每次我们会去 Costco. Like the whole 人口 of Taiwan was in that shop at the same time.
The whole 台中啦。
It was just we had to push past each other.
真的耶，好，那时候我们不管是我们就选，我们就想说 ，OK， 星期一大家都在上班 ，No one will go， right？ 我们这是我们的想法，所以我们就选，我们真的在星期一的早上去 Costco， 好多人哦。好多，然后我们想说，奇怪是大家都不用上班，是不是
？Yeah, what you do? Why aren't you? Yeah, exactly.
大家都是有钱人。
Yeah, go. Yeah, it was crazy.
然后我们在那边，我们说大家不用上班，但是我们在那边，而且是不管哦，早上早餐时间、午餐时间、晚餐时间，不管什么时候都是很多人。
Completely packed. Yeah, absolutely packed. We didn't get it either. But then whatever ideas you think you have. Everyone else has the same idea.
Yeah.
So it's like, so if you think, oh yeah, let's go at 10, like right on and then because there'll be less people now. Because everyone's thought of that. Okay, let's go right at the end because then everyone, no, everyone's doing that as well.
不行啊，你不能
Middle.
对
No.
9点去就没有食物啦。
Here, it's okay.
真的
Well, generally it's not that busy anytime. I mean, it's like busy here is not as busy in Taiwan, yeah, as in the Taichung one that we went to.
是啊，因为也更大啦，也更大。
But yeah, it is. But I remember also one of the things I was just thinking about is like during those times, actually any time when it's like 很忙 in like Taichung or wherever we were, a mall or whatever, we used to walk past people and you barge someone by accident or they barge you. In Taiwan, 你不需要说对不起。
不需要。
Well, you should say 对不起, but no one does. And it took me a while. I remember it took me many, many months of being barged to not say, because my instinct,
你的英国人的
英国的礼貌
直觉 yes
the god of British politeness says I must apologize for many things, for anything that happens in my area. So if I go past, and even if it's like, oh, sorry, pardon me, sorry, and they go, oh no, excuse me, sorry. You know, that's the interaction would happen in England, right? There's one of two interactions, right? Either two guys go and go, yeah, what are you looking at, mate? And there's a fight, or it's excuse me, sorry. You know, if you're polite, excuse me, oh sorry about
depends
that.
on the areas,
sorry,
right?
yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry. In Taiwan, it's totally 不一样. So you barge someone, and it's just you don't even look, you don't acknowledge their existence.
这是我们的 experience, okay? It doesn't mean everybody. 这是我们的经验啦，对，我们的经验。Yeah, 我们比较没有那么幸运，就是
Okay, well, everybody in the places I've been to in Taiwan were like that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are some people out there.
There are
Taiwan
still
人
people 有礼貌，
当然他们有。
只是我们没有这么 lucky， 我们遇不到
We
他们。
didn't barge the right people. Well, we talked about this. 昨天我们有这个对话，对不对？我们住在 like 偏 like 一点点
比较不好的地方，
yeah. So it wasn't that nice an area. So we weren't living with very, I don't know.
就是
maybe not so nice.
那个地方，我们之前住的地方是比较靠山上。那通常你们会觉得说 ，maybe 在英国人会觉得说，哎，如果你是住在山上 ，if you live in countryside or in the mountain， 你可能就是有钱人，因为你可以找到一个地。You can find the land， 然后你自己盖房子，你自己可以盖一个属于自己的地方。You have the privacy there。但是在台湾不是这样，就是在山上的房子是
很便宜的，
很便宜，然后很危险，也很不方便，所以大家会比较没有钱的人，他们就会选择在比较便宜的地方住，这是一定的。那这些房子大部分都是 nearby mountains。那我们家刚好，我们家不是什么like really bad area， 可是因为我们也没有看到很多人打架啊，
No, 没有
喝酒啊，或 drunk people 没有很多，但是就是有比较多rough 的人，就是你看到他们，你会觉得 don't get close to them。
我们看到很多人，他们有 like 很多 tattoos， 然后那个剪头发。like 很短的剪头发，然后那个很奇怪的笨的 thing, like the baby cut thing on the top of their head and whatever.
对，就是他们的发型很特别。
Yeah, and they hang out near the police station, which is mental, by the way, because they're clearly doing something. They're up to something.
对啊，而且我们家
huge gangs of guys.
对，我们家附近有一个小小的 temple， 小小的庙。那你们都知道，我们讲很多次，很多的庙都是 run by gangsters.
对啊，就是很奇怪 because you can see and you can tell like people like I'm sure there's some people out there, but you know they'd be like no, it's fine. Yeah, but you look at one of their parades, right? And you think like a parade for a religious parade would be more like, you know, spiritual religious symbols, all this kind of stuff, and there you know there are drums and all these kind of things 东西但是 you see the kind of people walking next to there are all these like rough looking like pirate looking kind of like curly guys smoking and just like
and
tattoo clad
nuts,
their betel nuts with their bomber jackets on or whatever, and they're, do you know what I mean, like this kind of like real rough looking wads of cash wrapped up with elastic bands and this kind of 东西 and you think oh they're religious types, yeah, they're real God believers, those guys. Yeah, nah.
对啊
，it's
我们不是在 judge 他们啦，就是说我们看到的那些人，在这个庙附近的那些人，就是长得就是这样，所以就是你知道会还蛮危险的。
were you trying to like backpedal out of the judging people?
没有啊，因为每个人都有自己的选择嘛，对不对？
You can legitimately see.
就像我的选择就是我要看起来，我要穿的干净 ，I want to tidy up myself。然后就是我不抽烟，然后我也不吃槟榔，就是我想要看起来干干净净的。 然后是舒服的，这是我的选择。但是他们也有他们的选择啊，他们就是选择要抽烟，选择要 live their life， 然后 but maybe 他们是很 loyal to their families， 对不对？也有可能啊 ，we don't know them。
Very possible, yeah.
Right？
Everyone has their own stories.
对啊，
yeah.
我们不认识他们，所以就是对啦，哎呀。但是好啦，我们要讲什么啊？我们刚刚在讲什么？
No, so where were we? So we were the religious parades. I don't know why we were there. Oh, yeah, barging people, right? So saying sorry, saying sorry, people saying sorry. And it took me a long time to like resist the Englishism, the Englishness, to say 对不起对不起。
对，但是 before that， 在那个之前是 you have said sorry many times.
Many times, yeah.
就是但是呢，他们是不理 Tom， 他们是不在乎的。就是他说 OK， 他是一个外国人，他跟我说 sorry，OK，fine， 就这样，他们就 carry their life，carry on their life， 就这样。所以 Tom 就会觉得说 I say sorry， 对不起。然后但是他们也没有一个 reply， 就是也没有一个回复，一个回答，就说哦没关系，不要担心，没事没事。
That's what I was expecting.
对，然后这个 result 就是让 Tom 觉得说 Why should I be bothered？ 跟他们说对不起。
This is the circle.
对
Because and it's the same with like 如果你要开车，如果你的开车的登记是很低，不知道如果就是对，但是 if you like a really bad driver and your skills, you
我们没有 points，
or even if you're very good and you follow the rules, but everybody else is not. You think, well, why should I then? I mean, that guy got away with doing that, and he got away with that, and the police just let that guy go through a red light. So I mean, I'm not going to bother then, because it's now becomes dangerous to follow the rules now if you're not. But yeah, when barging, I was like, okay, well now I'm just going to bully. Now I'm just going to do what everyone else is doing, unless it's like clearly a nice person, you know.
对啊。还有啊，帮人家开门这个事情，你也是 control 很多次，对不对？
I did it.
好可怜哦 ，bless you。
Yeah, like open the door for people. I can't stop it. I know. I have to. It's against you know. 你们知道，如果你是英国人 you will know. Or if you're just like a generally 你有礼貌 polite person, you hold the door for someone who's behind you, right?
是。
If there's a woman or whatever, anyone actually, if there's someone standing, like walking directly behind you, close enough to you where it's not inconveniencing your time sort of thing, you can just easily hold the door and then they get through the door and they hold it for the person behind them and then you go in. That's just courtesy. It's just
对，就是礼貌，就是你
manners.
对啊，你要当一个礼貌的人，你就是这样做。
Taiwan, I've told this story 100 times, but I've been in behind people, directly behind them, like maybe less than a meter behind them before COVID. When they just slip through the door like a snake. They like sideways, directly through and just didn't hold, just slid through the door and didn't bother and then carried on with their life.
Even 对他们好像就是不知道为什么，他好像知道后面有人，然后他就会把门开的小小的，然后自己这样钻进去。
Yeah.
他们不会开大，而 even 他们把门开大，他们也不会去 hold 那个门，你就是直接那个门是撞你的脸这样子，就是这样发生。
对啊。 And what I tell you this, and for English is another one thing. Sorry, this is a very English heavy thing, but this is another one for Inggoren. I held the door for someone, right, loads of times in Taiwan because I have to. It's just like I need to, and they didn't, and a lot of them didn't say thank you.
They even didn't look at you.
It makes me want to kill someone. It made me want to kill someone. You hold the door and then you do the typical thing where they went through and I was like, 谢谢,不客气,不客气, oh, 不会. And they looked at me like, you're a weirdo. What are you shouting at me for?
对.
Because,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It makes me angry now. I'm getting angry now about it.
干嘛不要?
Makes me uncomfortable. 不舒服.
所以我每次我们那时候在台湾的时候，我就会跟他说 I told you 就是不要做这件事情，但是这就是没有办法，这就是 in your body, 这是 in your blood，这些东西都是你必须要做的。但是我常常跟你说，你不需要，你不要帮他们。
我想如果我不帮他们 I'm a 你知道我的意思吗？
但是大家都是这样的啊。
你不知道 but like I feel like it. Like if I don't hold the door for them, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
So I need to, because
我懂
I'm
我
helping
懂
you. I just want to help you.
呀，我懂，但是你没有得到。What I mean was，你没有去得到你该有的，你应该有的，就是他们帮他们开门，但是他们没有跟你说谢
我知道
谢。所以这样子的情况会让我觉得，那你就不要帮他。
对，因为这是文化的东西，这是我的生活，我不管你的生活是什么，你的麻烦是什么，你的问题是什么，我不管，我不介意，这是我的生活，我要去 A 到 B，让我去，我不管。Like, don't get involved with other people. I don't care about what you're doing. I don't care how you feel about stuff. You're sick, you're dying. It's my life. Let me get on with my life. And then you get on with your life and I won't interrupt your life.
Yeah.
You know, which is fine in some things. 但是 if there's an argument between the Linju and someone else, everyone's here. They're getting around. They're coming out of their house and then what's this about? And then they're talking about it tomorrow. Yeah, but they won't hold the door open for you.
不会。
Gee. See, saving faces, but like, you know, it's
这些东西啊，这些故事 from Tom 就是很好玩。这些故事你会在一个非常 local 的地方，你一定要住在一个很 local 的地方，你才可以看到那些 local 的台湾人是怎么样的。因为有些很多游客嘛，很多那些 backpackers 或是 tourists，他们
不知道，
他们这些游客，他们可能来台湾1个月，然后大家就会看到外国人好漂亮哦，好帅哦，然后大家就是会很 nice， 对他们很 nice，
你的中文很好啊，
真的好棒啊，然后他们就觉得说，哇，台湾真的是一个很棒的，
很 friendly and helpful，
对，然后大家每个人就是很热情。这是好的啦，我觉得就是如
果你住在台北
，Yeah， 这是
很 mixed 的 area， 很多的外国人，然后the population of 台北，他们知道了很多外国人，他们的文化是什么，There's much more ahead of the time. It's not old school there.
对，他们会觉得说，我看过。就是又是外国人，就OK， 他们就是他们是外国人，他们住在这边，他们 maybe 来玩，他们来工作，对，还是会有这样这么好的人，这么热情的人，但是真的是我们住在一个很本地的、很 local 的地方，我们就有这么多不一样的故事，我会说真的很不一样。
And it doesn't matter. Like a lot of people, 很多人会来 to Taiwan and go, yeah, it's so nice, and they spent 6 months there or whatever. It's so because like, yeah, cool, you spent time in Taipei and you traveled around. 但是你住在台北 you knew some other 外国人 and you spoke to some people who spoke a bit of English and all this kind of stuff. And 他们要知道你 and all this kind of whatever.
对，
and they showed you the touristy spots and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's cool, but you don't really 你不知道台湾的文化是什么 really. Like it's the same like if you live in any country, if you live in the touristy spots or you just stay in this area where you're mixing with the your kind of people, you're not going to get to know the culture until you live in the deep.
这是真的因为 even now 我在这边之前我这边待过1年嘛，I've been here a year
before
first time before， 但是我们最近在搬回来之后，我还是在那个 bubble 里面，我觉得啦，我自己觉得我还是在一个英国 life bubble 里面，就是我还是觉得说英国很棒啊，天气很好啊，很冷啊，然后 everything's fine。Even 我在晚上的时候，我跟Tom说我要去买个什么东西，去 down the road Costco 去买个饼干，买个什么东西，在晚上的时候，我觉得 it's not a big deal，但是Tom就会说不行，不可以去。然后说为什么？就是我开车可以吧，我不要走路，我开车 ，no， 不行。就是晚上时间你不可以去，但是 even 就是对我来说，我现在还是觉得可以 fine until it might something happen to me in the future， 那我就觉得说不行不可以这样我以后不可以在晚上的时候出门，对，所以我现在还是在那个 bubble 里面，还是在一个 tourist
bubble pop
mode 里面，所以 maybe 可能1年后、2年后，我就会真的知道英国的生活是怎么样，就是我会 see the truth， 在这边生活的样子。
Yeah, pop.
对
And like, you can go to areas now, like you know, like 昨天 or whenever we went to 我忘记了那个地方的 Farnborough, whatever it was, and some other places, Aldershot and stuff. 然后你说 like you're like, okay, this is interesting. Like you can read the people and you can think, okay, this is the this is the kind of people that live here and
对啊，看得出来啦。
and this like the shops right, yeah, you like look run down or it looks good or whatever it is, yeah.
就是还是 对，你可以看得出来，就是大家的 behavior。我觉得哦，在英国就是 maybe to you 你看得很明显 is very obvious to you， 但是对我来说还是没有。
我知道。
Unless 我看到他们的行为，就是我看到他们行为，我才可以知道 OK， 所以你可能就是比较没有这么的有礼貌的人。对，就是看得出，但是你只要看一个人 in general， 你就知道 OK 这个是不是好的。
对啊，我给你一个 example。So whenever we went to town the other day, to the other town, and we went to Superdrug. There was a man standing outside. 你记得他吗？你看到他吗？ So there's a guy standing outside, looking dodgy. Right, looking around at everybody, stared at you. I caught his eye because he was staring at you. Then he looked at me. Then he stared at someone else. He looked shifty. He was holding a beer. And it was 11 o'clock in the morning or something.
Wow.
He was holding a beer. And he was waiting for his wife, who was shouting at someone inside about something. I didn't know, but she was shouting at the helper. At that woman who was putting mascara down. Do you remember seeing that woman who was putting stuff in the shelves? She was swearing to herself, going, stupid. Yeah, like this woman who was shouting at them.
是昨天吗？
对啊。
就是因为我要买我的东西，然后我们这边排队排很久。就是他。
Yeah. And then, so she was shouting, and then the woman came out and said, right, and with their kid who had they shaved patterns into his head.
Yeah.
Right, come on, whatever his name was, I can't remember his name. Come on, right, we're going, because they're, whatever, talking rabbit. She didn't say that. She said bad words, but I can't do them on the podcast.
Yeah.
But she told her husband, right, we're going, because, and he was drinking they're with their 8-year-old son. He's having a beer at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Like that.
她需要，她老公需要 alcohol 吧，get drunk
to survive 他的老婆，
不然的话，他老婆太凶了
，maybe，
但没有办法 survive through the whole day，
maybe
11点，
我不知道，但是这是很不好的生活，对不对？
哦 ，OK，
I don't feel sorry for him. He's probably just as bad.
Yeah, maybe.
But
okay.
So there's like that, and I was like, okay, here's the reading then. I mean, obviously maybe you shouldn't judge the whole area, but then I just saw examples of that throughout the town, and I thought, okay.
我们昨天去那个 town 那个 Farnborough，我们找到一个珍珠奶茶店呢。
对啊，
叫什么 Mubu
yeah.
是不是珍珠奶茶店？然后还有一个叫东亚行的 Chinese Asia supermarket。
对，是 it was Oriental supermarket. It was called or something, wasn't it?
开心。Well， 没有很多台湾东西在里面，没有很多，但是我又买了4包珍珠。
对啊，他们只有一个2个口味的汤圆是很。
对，汤圆你就不太喜欢呀，但是我有找到我想要的火锅，的火锅 soup，
yeah.
所以我们因为新年快到了嘛 ，It's Chinese New Year soon，
end of January， 我
们的新年要到了，所以呢，我们要开始就是找一些能够买来煮新年大餐。
你需要煮很多东西，然后放在我们的桌子上。
我希望 ，I hope， 好吗
？You're gonna do an Amma thing, right?
我不知道可不可以。
I just put a bunch of stuff on the table.
我不知道可不可以啊，因为很贵啊，真的太贵。
Sure, but it's Chinese New Year, so why not?
是啊，因为我想要包饺子，但是你知道 I'm hunting for the 猪脚肉的 pork mince for so long.
Yeah.
我不知道为什么英国
we could find a butcher's and go find it in the butcher's probably.
Right.
If not, they can just make you some probably on the spot.
对啊，我真的需要。
But I don't know why there isn't
因为
so much now.
牛角肉很多，但是就没有猪脚肉。
Maybe it's very popular.
是这样啊，有羊的啦，我有看到 Costco 有卖羊的绞肉，但是
I don't know why there's
没有
not any there. There was lamb mince and then beef mince, 但是没有猪肉。
就没有
猪肉
呀，大家不喜欢。但是包饺子就是包水饺，就是要出猪脚肉，吃猪脚肉，对，要用猪脚肉包。So I'll try my best， 不然的话我就要去上网 surf the internet， 然后呢找那个台湾的 shops 在英国，然后就买他们的年菜。
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, we got here from hugging. Where did we get here from? I don't know.
不知道。但是我们要先跟一个好朋友先说一下嗨。对，今天我们有一个好朋友 sign up 叫做 Lorena。
Hi, Lorena.
恭喜
Hi, welcome.
欢迎你。
And well done for taking the first jump into serious study and to taking your Zhongwen to the next sort of level. And that's always inspiring to me is when you take the next step, because it's all well and good coming into a new year and thinking to yourself, oh, I'm going to lose weight this year, or I'm going to eat better, or I'm going to exercise more. Until you actually do something about it,
真的
it's just words. You know what I mean?
对
Dreams are just going to stay dreams until you actually do something about it.
是啊
So
这是没错的
Lorena's made that jump.
Hi,
Lorena or Lorena.
对啊，你也可以来 Hangouts. If you're listening to the podcast, you can also join Hangouts. 让我们见见你，跟你说说话，聊聊天，说说中文，都可以练习中文。
Exactly. Come to the Hangouts to practice. Best time to sign up is now. We've said that before 100 million times. You join up now. You can still get a hell of a value. Hell, if you sign up at the end of the month, at a Hangout level, you get a value anyway, because you can still come to 7 Hangouts. So come and join in. Come and join in and join everybody else at the Hangouts. What are we playing next week? Are we doing 20 questions next week?
没有吗？画画。
画画吗？Oh.
画画 week.
Oh, yay.
因为你上礼拜说什么时候要画画。
Okay, so we're drawing. Yay.
把那一本Dan送我们的那一本画
Yeah.
画完，
We're going to fill in that book.
寄给我们的朋友们。
对。
对呀。
Now listen, would you prefer?
是这个吗？还是要电影？ 这个还是电影
I just want to ask you this quick question. What would you prefer? The best shower in the world? The best shower? I don't mean like ego. I just mean like we own the shower.
Oh.
And when you get in it, it's the best one. Every time. You're like, oh my God. Or the best bed.
The best bed 有什么功能啊？它有什么 functions?
Well, I don't think it has
床可以
functions.
对啊，
Just
床有什么的 best?
like the 床垫是很舒服。
床垫很舒服，
很舒服。
因为我知道
the best.
如果你是在讲 shower room 那个淋浴间，因为淋浴间可以有很多功能，它可以有鸟啊，有虫啊，很像 jungle 那种声音。
No, not the bathroom, just the shower.
对啊 ，the shower room.
But not the room, just the shower. Like the shower
头
head. Yeah.
就是那个头而已。
But it's the best.
怎样是 the best?
Not the whole room. So it's like, it's like the best shower or the best bed. So it's basically like have the best wash ever, every day, or the best sleep.
那我一定是选床啊。
That's because we don't get any sleep.
不是，是因为你用床的时间比较久。
Okay.
因为你不可能洗澡洗1个小时吧？来，我会觉得很无聊如果要洗澡洗，
看起来像葡萄干。
因为而且水又很贵，你不能，你没有办法。而且如果我洗1个小时好了，你没有水你没有热水可以洗对啊，所以
But when I did, it'd be the best.
那我觉得还好，我觉得
so clean.
我会选时间，就是我哪一个用的比较长。因为洗澡时间可能15分钟、20分钟，还好。那如果是睡觉要睡6个小时，要睡8个小时，那当然是选床啊。
Yeah, okay, so you choose bed.
对啊。
So, okay, I think I might go for bed as well, but the bed would have to do a couple of things. Firstly, I don't know.
你还有很多extra command.
Firstly, and I'll just give you like the top six things. No, a couple. One of them is like if I want to be the大的汤匙，大汤匙。
你要不要跟他们解释什么是大汤匙啊
？Big spoon.
这真的是一个 worldwide language， 是不是
Yeah. Big spoon, little spoon. Yeah. So if because I'm usually the big spoon.
是啊，你当然。
Now when I cuddle you, obviously my arm dies. My left arm dies under your head or under the pillow or like up on my head. It dies in any position. So the the mattress would have to have some kind of trench.
Dutch.
Some kind of trench, like a dip. like a dip, like a trench.
一个沟
put my like a
一个沟
like a dong, like a hole or something.
Yeah.
I
可以
put
让
my
你
arm in,
对
and it wouldn't go dead. The blood would still flow,
嗯
but you could lay on it,
是
and I could be comfortable there. That's what it needs.
嗯
So that's definitely
第
one.
一个
And then I think
好
maybe a mattress that kind of sinks a little bit
哦
into the shape.
哦，所以你喜
of my
欢
love.
你喜欢软的床？
Yeah, I think so, right?
嗯，
硬的是太硬。
我不喜欢太软欸
It can't be too soft.
你知道有水床吗？
No. Oh, yeah, no, I do. It's like you mean.
水床
Is it like the memory stuff?
不是水床，
What you-
就是都是水，
Oh, yeah, no, I do. Yeah, no, I do. Yeah,
你
yeah.
坐下去
Yeah,
是
just 很奇怪 sorry, 不好意思 Yeah, so the water mattress. Yeah, 不好意思 Yeah, you sink into it. Yeah.
而且他们在滚的时候，他们就是这样。
I've never slept in one. I've never slept in one.
这个好
Have you slept in one?
没有，但是我看过，
Yeah,我看过 but I've never slept in one. 所以我不知道如果就是很舒服的睡着。
看起来很不舒服。
真的？
因为你知道，就是你可能要 get up the bed，你没有办法，因为你就是会 sink
哦
sink down，你就觉得
Just try to get out. Yeah, it's difficult, but
就是一直摇来摇去这样。
yeah.
我觉得啦，看起来不舒服。但所以我不喜欢，当然没有到那么软啊 ，it's not that so。但是我就是觉得，太软的床啊，有时候睡久了会让你有背痛。我觉得，
觉得吗？
我喜欢软，然后跟硬差不多。
你要你的床垫有没有 like built-in 的枕头？
哦 ，built in， 所以它是会这样，
或是 like it doesn't go out of place. It just it's just there. It's just always there. Like
那很好哎。
但是我真的喜欢 like 放我的手在枕头
下面
like yeah 下面 because I like the schmickles.
我觉得还好啦，枕头要不要在那边是还好。It doesn't make much difference. No.
Do you not like because you'd have to?
因为有时候你可能会你知道动来动去的，你就会头会跑来跑去啊。
Yeah,
so 就还好，这不是一个很大的。
You couldn't like plump up though and sit up.
但是你可以放更多的枕頭啊。
You put more 枕頭 I suppose it doesn't rule out having it. Yeah.
对啊，所以我不喜欢太软的床，但是我也不喜欢很硬的，就是刚刚好的，不要太硬，也不要太软，这样。
Unless it, and also okay, yeah, and yeah, okay. So it's not too hard, not too soft, but also.
我觉得你说的那个记忆床垫，the memory mattress， 那个很好。
But they shape into your form. 但是我听到很 like 不一样的 opinions on 这个床垫是 like 他们对你的健康不好，很好，不知道 like. Okay. Yeah, like I've heard they're bad for your health, bad for your spine, good for your spine, not good, good, yes, good, no good. It's all these things. 我不知道 So you never know what's true or not. Whether it's like a 床垫的公司告诉你这个news or whatever, this information, or it's actually like 医生告诉你我不知道 who do they work for? Like people say, oh, eggs, they give you cancer 1 month, and then the next month, eggs are the best thing you can eat in the world. Bread, white bread will give you cancer. Eat some white bread. Which way? Look at the news for food. It changes every couple of weeks about what can kill you and what doesn't. Fats are good for you. They're really bad. They're good though. So bad. They build up things in your veins. They don't. Do they or don't they? Is peanut butter good? Don't know. Milk kills you. What? Bread, don't drink that. Your legs will fall off. What? But I like bread.
但是我到底要吃什么
So you never know. But
yeah, 可是你说的那个记忆床垫的memory foam 他们很贵耶，
很贵，
超贵。
我想他们很贵，因为 well, I don't know if it's the materials they use or 还是就是 hype, like 因为很多人说这是很好的。It's like this mattress comes in red, so we're going to charge you another $50 for it. This one shapes like your body, so we're going to charge. I tell you what I have heard is very good. 我不知道如果是对不对，但是很重的
加油！Yeah. I heard the sound. 贝贝，不是贝贝啊，被子啦。
对啊，被子。
棉被啊，贝贝。你是 Kyrie 哦。
我要贝贝。You get like a really heavy one.
Yeah.
It's like 20 kilograms. And you sleep in. Apparently that's really good helps you sleep.
因为它就让你很有安全的感觉。
In a very safe feeling. We should try it. But I don't want to try, like it's like 60 pounds or something.
I don't want to be killed by it.
It would kill you, silly. It's only 20 kilograms.
有点重。
Well, because like, you know, I'm not
20公斤20公斤也蛮重的呀。
But it's spread out over that. It's not like 20 kilograms on your chest. It's 20 kilograms the whole thing. It just weighs you down a little bit. So it's like you feel tight in it. You kind of feel like secure.
那你如果觉得很热呢？就是睡到半夜
Then you'll hear me go, get my foot out. I just want to get my foot out.
对啊。
I've got to have a little foot out at night, though. I've got to get my foot out.
对，
I give you a cuddle and you make me sweaty, so I have to put my little foot out, my tootsie out.
对啊，就是你会睡觉睡到流汗啊。
对啊 After I've put 放我的shoulder, 脚趾头 each side of your
shin，
那
叫什么？
不是 shin， 是 Achilles heel.
对 Achilles heel，对我很喜欢那个名字，很可爱。
Yeah, I got to 放 my toes, yeah, just on your Achilles heel there for a little bit.
对啊，
Keep it secure.
我也觉得对，需要，就会觉得你不放好像很怪，很奇怪。
Yeah, you'll miss it. You'll miss it.
怎样啊
？You'll miss it.
You're not dying.
No, I know, but you will.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like one day.
还有，我觉得那个如果是床垫是厚的，我很喜欢。
我喜欢厚的。
厚的床垫，不要太薄。
Ours at the moment is a bit thin, I think.
对，太薄了。
I like to jump on it, but not hit the bed.
对。
When you do.
就是你要一整天累了，小孩子终于睡觉了，然后只有我们2个的时候，你就想要跳到床上，这样啪，就趴在那边，这样就觉得哦。
I'm a bit like makes me upset， 因为 you know before 以前在台湾我们会给我们的孩子飞机课，飞课
，flying lesson。
对啊 ，after they had 洗澡的时候，我会 like 丢他们在我们的床上 ，and 给他们 I called it a flying lesson，like a 飞课，
可爱。飞行课
所以我会告诉他们 okay, 你完了吗 like you finished or whatever they go yeah finished I go okay flying lesson they're like oh no but 他们真的喜欢 so I grab them I go and I chuck them on the bed they go woo and they fly the little naked person jumping and flying on the bed and they love it and they come back again or whatever but
对啊我好想念哦我好想念那些 memory那些小的 moment.
It's the little things, isn't it? It's the little things. And it's those little things that you create with them that they remember, you know, I think. They go, Dad, I'll remember. And when they're 20 or something, they'll go, I remember when we, when you used to say the magic spell or like I did, you know, like I'm 13. Or when you used to read to us or when you used to like flick me in the eyes or give me a right hook.
Flick me in the eyes.
Yeah, I thought about this morning. Need to that. Okay, so yesterday, 昨天我们给他们a 洗澡 or actually a bath, yeah, a 泡澡我们给他们 like a 泡澡 and Mason fell over, he slipped and he hit his face on the bath.
对
浴缸 and 浴缸
对啊是浴缸
it made me think
你对
I just made me think then I was thinking about what I was about to tell you because it's like you don't know actually but then I was also thinking about fish and 浴缸 made me think it's a fish tank. No, it is a bath. So I corrected it.
鱼缸
对是不一样 but I thought to myself 浴缸 oh no that's fish oh no I am right and then that's when you went oh no you're 对 and I
对啊你
just as I said it I clicked to think oh no that is right
yeah
and then you said oh you're right
是啊
but my brain went no that's fish you're thinking of fish tank they weren't in a fish tank oh no you are right that's the right tone isn't it? Okay, anyway he slipped over and he had a boo-boo on his lip and he went to school this morning and I had to tell him because I didn't want them to think that he got it there and they report to us oh by the way he's got a thing on his lip I don't know sure how he did it but maybe someone because they do that right they report I wanted to cut and start this morning and I said he's got a boob on his lip because I gave him a right hook I wanted to say because I gave him a quick right hook yesterday
you did it once before stop it
but I thought
I
didn't right hook him
no
don't say that
no you did the same thing to the teacher You say the joke to the teacher before， 然后他们的脸好像是 Sheila 还是 Sam， 他们的脸就这样就 change the face， 然后你就说 No, I'm just joking。
Yeah, I know. Because
吓死他们了。
That's the way some are. Yeah, I know, but I didn't say it this morning.
Yeah.
I wanted to, but I said no because he fell over in the bath. Because they can ask him. You know, kids will be that way. You know, if I punched him, he'd be like, "Daddy hit me." They would say, because that's how the proceedings start. Do you know what I mean? That's how they go, "Oh, we know, we've heard that," you know, and they get social service or whatever it is. But also, if I actually right hooked a 3-year-old in the face, he'd have more than a boo-boo on his mouth. It'd be more than a tiny little dot that he got from falling. But I'm not saying I'm Superman. I'm just saying he's 3.
对啊，太小了啦。对啊，你大人的力气跟一个小孩子的脸。
Yeah. So I, you know, I stopped myself, but I really wanted to say something else because it's just like a little 挑战 in the morning.
你很皮耶。
Okay, well, I think sometimes I self
reflect.
No, distract. Like, bullshit distract. No, I reflect a lot, but like I think I self-sabotage myself, like intentionally make things more difficult for myself sometimes. Like for example, 你知道我真的喜欢 like 编辑然后玩游戏 at the same time, and I'll do something else, like I'll edit the website at the same time. I'll do 3 things at the same time because I like
multitasks.
I like the 挑战. I like to challenge myself. Can I continue this game on my phone whilst editing and getting the website done at the same time simultaneously, or doing some development and you know whatever. And like last night I do it on Duolingo as well. I noticed, right? I never pretty much I'd say 98% of the time I never touch that slow button to speak. Like I'm listening to Zhongwen, for example. I'm listening to Zhongwen. I never press it. I want to hear it fast. And if I get it wrong,
那个功能是就是他讲一段话 you can play it once 但是是很快的 speed.
对，
比如说我昨天吃苹果，
还是你可以用
我昨天吃苹果 right， 然后你要选对的字 to form the sentence it says 就是我要吃苹果，或对，or you can click on the slow motion 对不对？
对，
我昨天吃苹果，然后你要选对的单字。
I never press it.
You never?
No, because 我喜欢那个挑战 I like the thing, and if I get it wrong, then that's my fault. I didn't hear it right. And I've got like 2 things. I think number 1, nobody speaks like that.
True.
No one. And it's not, you know, doing that test is not about you getting it right the first time. Do you know what I mean? I want to hear it natural. Tell me it naturally. And in 西班牙语是一样。
是啊。
I have no guess. I just think I've got it wrong loads of times because of me doing that. But like,
真的耶，就是我第一次也是，就是我很喜欢放慢的，但是后来我们做那个 the test。The level 1 test 还是 unit 1 test
checkpoint 1 or whatever.
天哪，那个考试真的是难到一个爆炸。我想说不行，我根本就不知道，我根本就没有学。我们那时候已经学了大概1个多月了吧，1个多月的西班牙文，没有学到东西啊，就是它没有进去啊。
对啊。
所以我第2次的 second round 我就没有按那个 slow motion until I finished my sentence.
Yeah.
我会再听一次。
但是我想你的目标是一点点不一样。我想你试试看，你要去学校，所以你要get
快一点，
你要知道那个回答是什么，like
马上对
，not like because you want to go to bed, you want to go sleep, you're just trying to get through it. 但是 you're not learning because you just want to get through it and not pushing yourself. And that's fine if you want to go to bed, you know. And
对啊，太累了。
But I do this to myself like regularly. I noticed that I'd prefer to do it the hard way. I prefer to do certain things the hard way, certain things the easy way, but certain things the hard way, just because I think, well, I don't know what I think. I just think I don't want to do it easy. It's too easy to do it easy. I'll prefer to. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of self-sabotaging because you could do it.
那你可以想象你老了以后会怎么样吗？
不知道 Maybe.
我觉得你老了以后就是跟爸爸一样。
Yeah.
你现在觉得你爸爸已经70岁了，对不对？你现在觉得你爸爸70岁，但是他在做一些 gardening 的东西
，chopping trees down and stuff. What are you doing? You're 70.
对，你觉得他现在就是你在干嘛？你为什么要这样？你就休息啊，然后读书啊，看书啊。
对，
你以后也会这样。
Yeah, I think probably. Yeah, 可能你是对。
你以后就是说来呗 ，sweet， 我们来今天来砍树，干嘛砍树？你就是那个会砍树的70岁的阿公。
过来帮我。 但是 like I think this is about him not accepting being old. Because when you say I can't do that anymore, you've just accepted it. I'm old now. 你知道我意思吗？
对啊，但是你会想要接受你老了这个事实吗？你觉得你老的时候，你会不会接受？
我希望我会 like share like 这么放松，这么 like 休息。
Yeah.
And I hope 我希望我 I can learn to just relax and it's okay. You know.
这我会说，这个对男生来说比较难，因为男生有男人的骄傲。你会觉得说我不能承认，我不能接受我老了。
Some do.
我可以的，我可以做的，就是你不会想说哦，我老了，我不能做。但是女生比较容易，女生会觉得就会要告诉自己慢慢来。你现在年纪比较大了，所以你要 take it easy， 慢慢来。
但是你像就是不一样，因为 like 女生 or I'd say a lot of 女生 with like 母亲。I'm going to talk about mothers just because of what you're like and my mum and blah 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 blah. Sorry, my microphone went funny then. 应该就是因为我们的孩子他们出去 like they left the house and 他们有他们的 their own 自己的生活他们的孩子，但是你的工作现在是完了，
结束了，
like 你的
完
like
成了。
your mothering job is kind of done. Although you're just on the phone now, you're like, oh yeah, hi, you can speak to them. Oh, do you want to go out shopping or you want to come around for a tea, whatever was that.
对啊，
但是现在你的 nurturing is finished now,
对
so you can relax. 但是 the 男生 his typically is like go out work, earn more money,
对
provide, and that kind of job seems never to finish because there's always you two maybe 我不知道 or maybe your pension or
女生比较，因为女生就是在照顾孩子啊，所以照顾的话，他们的头脑里面全部都是我要怎么做，我才不会受伤。What should I do so keep myself away from the injury, away from getting hurt? 所以这也会告诉我们，就是我老了，那我应该要好好照顾自己。就是女生会比较 good at this， 但是男生就会觉得说我还是很有力气啊，我还是很壮啊。Even you're 70， 你是一个阿公了 ，right？ 你还是会觉得说我可以的，这样我还是可以把我孙子抱起来，然后就hurt your back 这样。
对啊，
对啊，就是
Yeah, this is it's just 就是骄傲的问题，对 ，and it's his. I think it's his. He doesn't want to accept the fact he's getting on a bit. He could afford to get someone in and to fix the garden.
是，但是他不要。
landscaper. No, he wants to do it himself because it's a Jawa. He's like, no, I can pick an axe up, I can pick a saw up or whatever. He was doing an axe with an axe. He was chopping a tree, an axe.
Yeah.
A full talk.
That's why.
You know, chopping a tree, and he did his back in. 对啊，
他的背。
Look, hey, but you know, and yeah.
对啊，有时候还是要放过自己啦 ，let yourself go， 就是你要不是 let yourself， 就是 no， 就 sink， 不是
Just give up，
就是你要知道自己的能力是什么。
对啊，但是我像你可以 like 你的注意力可以 like 不一样的东西，你可以 like share 很多东西，你可以 share like 新的语言 for example。
是啊
，you could study that. You could do less. I'm hoping this as well for me. Maybe I can do less physical things, fixing things, whatever, and more cerebral things like reading, yeah, that kind of stuff.
对，就是让你的脑袋还是聪明的，还是健康的，不要就是慢慢的你的脑袋也 slow down，
对啊，
这就不太好。对，慢慢的 slow down 的话，就是还是会让你就是你知道，很老的感觉。
对啊， I don't know.
Physically 老，然后你的脑袋也很老。
对， I'm not excited about it. Who did I ask the other day? I asked her my auntie. 我的阿姨，我问她， so because she said it was her 生日 what was she 55 or something? And I was like, how'd you feel about that? She says, I don't feel any different than when I was 20. I was like, no, neither do any of us.
对啊
Apart from你的身体 falls to bits.
真的，你就会慢慢的发现你的身体就是越来越需要被照顾。
Stuff just starts going wrong. Your knees start to hurt or your back a little bit, and you think, oh, now I make noise when I bend over, or you know, that kind of thing, or things I don't know, you know.
但是有时候如果你虽然老了，但是不代表你的 mind age 也是老了。 就是你还是要让自己 keep 在那种年轻时候的心，就是你喜欢的事情你就去做，然后你要让自己很有动力，要让自己很 positive。那这种 mind age 又是不一样。对啊。
and NASA 为什么我的妈妈不要 like 换她的头发的颜色？她不要她的头发让 like whatever you know gray go gray and let that grow out because she doesn't accept it.
她还是一个小女孩啊。
对啊，
她在她自己的心里面，她还是一个小女孩。
Yeah, well, she's 70 in February.
对啊，她很可爱，妈妈很可爱，我很喜欢她的
mindset.
对，我很喜欢她乐观，就是她知道，当然她的个性也是有一些错误啦，就是在她的人生当中还是有犯一些错误，但是我觉得至少她把自己照顾得很好。就是他知道，如果他 even 的他是一个人，他没有男朋友，他知道他要去旅行。
他有男朋友，
现在有，但是说以前他没有男朋友的时候，对，他不是就是把自己放在家里面，他就是还会出去找朋友啊，然后旅行啊，就是找快乐。他要去找快乐。那 even 有了男朋友以后，他也是还是跟着男朋友去享受他们的生活。
对啊，
我很喜欢他的 mindset.
Yeah, and she kept going out and kept trying and kept going on dates and kept dancing, doing Zumba and all that kind of thing. And
这也让你觉得就是很 release 吧，就是很放心，就是说哦，我的妈妈还是这么的开心。
对啊，但是you know, she suffered a lot from depression and from anxiety and self-doubt and that kind of thing. And so
but she got herself out of it. 所以这也是一个好事。
Yeah, and she's certainly working through it. And yeah, no, she's always been kind of like a jolly kind of person, which is good.
你呀，就是你啊。你就是 from your mom. 你的 silliness 就是从你的妈妈身体里来的。
And I see my silliness in our kids as well, which is 很可爱。
对，好可爱。
Yes, in a couple of them, I see our silliness. I think.
有时候他们在讲一些很可爱的事情，或是做一些很可爱的动作，我就是说 ，Babe, this is you， 这是你，你看看你自己。你现在觉得他们很可爱，但是这就是你啊。
对啊，I tried to 解释 about 结婚 to Kyrie yesterday.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting here, we were watching maths party or something. You know, but then in a word party. You know, the baby thing, but then you've got a 数学的 version now called maths party.
Okay.
And she was sitting on me. She's like, I'm going to marry you, and then you're going to be my prince. And I went, you can't marry me, but I'm sure one day you're going to find someone you can marry. She's like, no, you pick me up, and then you got to like, put me down like that. You know, like the romantic pose thing like that.
Yeah.
I did it, and I gave her a kiss on the forehead, and there you go.
Aww.
I said, you can't marry me, but you can. You'll definitely find someone to marry when you're older, sort of thing. But she can't, you know, she's 5, she's not going to accept.
No, 对啊，但是我觉得你现在是在做一个很好的 model， 很好的榜样，让你的女儿知道说，以后未来我的男朋友要像爸爸一样这么的好，就是对他这么的好。
The way I treat you guys.
对啊，我觉得你有时候啦，我觉得我会 nag Tom， 就说你不要那么 spoil them， 不要 spoil them， 就是有时候我会这样讲。但是其实女儿啊，就是你要给他们很多的 spoil，你要给他 spoil as much as possible， 这样子呢，以后未来的男生的 spoil doesn't mean anything much，你懂吗？就是他会找一个是真的爱他们的人。
Yeah.
对啊。
You should be careful as well because she'll model how she's like and how she treats her husband or boyfriend on how you're doing.
好，我很好啊。
小心。
我很棒啊，我是一个好老婆。
Yeah. All right.
怎样啊？我在讲你是好爸爸，你在讲我是坏妈妈，是不是
？No, you're a good mum. You're a good mum.
好
No, you are. Yeah, you're a good mum. It's just you know what you know. We've talked about this before. 但是很难 that you don't get your own 生活 in the way of how you treat your kids. It's very difficult to separate, you know, what we're doing with the business and what you're doing with everything else, and then also try and remain as like a positive force, like a positive role model for the kids, and you know, try and remain happy. Try not to let our emotions get on top of us. And don't take it out on the kids. It's not their fault. They're just here to have a nice time and grow up happy. And, it's not right for us to shout at them because we're annoyed that they put an orange on the floor just because we're unhappy that, we didn't get the app out on time or whatever it was, So, anyway.
生活啦。
We saw Spiderman.
是啊。你现在才要讲哦。
We saw Spiderman.
Okay. Yeah. 我们看了。
We can't spoil it because it's still out now.
No,
but I mean, it has been out for a while.
对，我们有2个不一样的想法。
Yeah.
你的想法是什么
？Of this 电影是It's to me it was a bit It was not as good as I thought. So the
哪一个 part 让你觉得还好
without spoiling it?
对啊。
How can I say this without spoiling it? So I mean, we all know certain things that happen in it, but and there's some bad guys in it that you saw in the trailer, right? But obviously in other Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man already beat those guys. So I've already seen those fights. And now they're all fighting at the same time, but it's the same bad guys. And in the middle of it where they all sort of appear, and they got the thingy and the bzzz, and they catch them in the cages.
对
That was really quick. That was in the middle of the movie, and they caught them all real quick.
Yeah.
Done. They're all
太快了。
they're in. They're done. So effectively, you just beat them already.
Yeah.
And then obviously drama unfolds and they blah, 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 blah. 但是 I thought it's too easy. Like it's too easy. And then there wasn't enough.
Yeah.
The emotional bits were the bits that were good.
Yeah.
But the fighting bits, that's the bits I get excited about, weren't so exciting for me.
那我们的想法就是差不多啊。我也是，就是觉得说看他们打一样的敌人，然后一样的恶棍，然后就没有什么惊喜的地方。但是他们的那种感情，那个 relationship， 我觉得是我蛮享受的。对，
Yeah.
就是感情的那一部分，就像Spiderman 和他的阿姨，还有3个 Spiderman 他们之间的感情。
Yeah.
我觉得那个部分那个 part 是好的，但是打架啊，或者是你知道 being hero 的部分就没有这么的兴奋。
Yeah.
就是没有让我觉得这样子这么兴奋。对。
Yeah, this is the thing. So it was, for you came out sort of like with your thumbs up, but it wasn't like amazing Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. It was, you were sort of like, yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed watching that, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, It was just kind of a very middle of the road thing.
因为你可能你想你预期的 you expected 的比较多打架的，比较多那种男生喜欢的 excitement.
Just a bit more
对
something.
对，
Something about it,
但是还是有 touching 到我的是那个故事，那个感情，对
I
感情的
mean,
部分。
even if it was like, the same bad guys, but just really powered up. It just wasn't. So
对他们就没有很对。
there wasn't enough like, oh my God, everyone's going to die. There wasn't enough like peril.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. But and what else did we see
还是好看啦。
on Netflix? Did we watch anything else? Oh yeah, Mother Android.
Mother or Android 对不对
Mother / Android.
哦 slash 对
which is a movie starring that woman. I can't remember her name. Yeah.
不过那部还是好看的，就是在讲一个机器人无人机的世界，一个 drone 的世界。所有的人类呢，就是变成了机器这样，然后一个母亲要怎么跟一个 baby survive，还有跟她的老公，对，她的老公也是。
Chloe Grace Moretz and Algie Smith.
那是老公吗？
是
Algie Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
是 I thought it was okay.
对啊
It was okay. It wasn't like oh my God, this is an amazingly new story. But it was okay.
对啊，我会给 like about 7或8 out of 10。
Really?
对，
Okay.
就是还不错，但是也没有到就让你觉得
Yeah.
哦。
Yeah, I'd probably give it a
那种
chi.
对。
It was all right.
还有吗？
It's like a Saturday watch, isn't it? Something to watch for a couple of hours.
对，然
Won't
后
blow your mind.
我们现在在看是 Stay Away 还是什么的，
这是什么故事？
忘记了。一个criminal， 一个
Oh,
suspicious 的
yeah. 但是 we haven't really
故事。
got into that. It's like
对。
we're on like episode 2 or 1 or something.
对啊，真的就是你每一次就找到一个很棒的 TV series， 一个很棒的电视剧，然后你就看就yes，那下一个要看什么？就是你要去找那个下一个，
Yeah.
就会觉得
Have to find a new one.
哎
But there you go. So that's it. But we watched it. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. I think you should. I'd
对啊，
definitely say
你
go
们会
see it.
喜欢的，你们会喜欢。
And if not, remember, don't look up on Netflix. It's really good.
对
Really, we really enjoyed that.
对，里奥纳多
And if not, if you don't want to watch any of that,
学中文，
come and come and
对啊。
study Taiwan with Mandarin Monkey. Join the community.
对啊
If you've been listening for a while, and if you don't want to come and join the community, and you haven't got $10 a month or whatever it is, just rate us
是
on
拜托
on Apple. If you listen on Apple,
Please.
rate us on the store. That'd be cool. Leave us a review.
没错，
And on Spotify, because now you can leave a 5-star rating. And thank you very much for all the people who have done it so far. And if you can be bothered just for a couple of minutes, well, not even for a couple of minutes, just like 10 seconds, pull it up, Mandarin Monkey, click the star, and go bloop, and that's it. That's all it takes.
谢谢你们。然后有空呢 ，if you have time on weekends, come and join our hangouts. We have 7 hangouts every week.
Yes, we do.
然后我们有 free lesson, you can find them on mandarinmonkey.com/lessons. You can come and join our free lesson. We have private lesson. We even have group lessons. Full lessons only $35.
对呀。
还有 intensive course for intermediate
Yeah.
and business students, right? Business student, 没错。好 so go have a look and hope to see you guys soon.
Cool beans.
谢谢你们收听，谢谢你们收看，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
再见，拜拜。